I'm enjoying the rare honour of knocking up with a man who has reached the elite of tennis sport. Nico Langmann is only 20 years old, but he has already represented Austria at the Paralympic Games in Rio, and he's broken into the world's top 20 players of wheelchair tennis, a booming sport which he says is not so dissimilar to the form of the game I play, somewhat less successfully.
Well, it's not a huge difference actually. It's just the only rule difference is that the ball's allowed to bounce twice. There's same court, same net size. The ball doesn't really bounce twice since we're playing so fast.
Nico hits a really heavy ball. Anything I leave short, he just slaps past me. It's an incredible feat of coordination and strength as he swivels into position for a shot. He says he owes the game of tennis a lot.
It's brought me everything, kind of. It taught me how to perform under pressure, how to get to my limits, how to push those limits every day, commit to something 100% every day, day after day. It's very difficult, but it's a thing how you can achieve something.
It's the gladiatorial atmosphere that first attracted Nico to the game.
I've always been a very competitive person, and it's nice this one-against-one battle. Like, if you've beaten someone, you're the better one, and it's very, very. It sounds like I'm a jerk, kind of, but it's just I like to have this battle, man against man.
Now he's a professional. He gets to travel the world playing the game he loves, but he says the travel isn't really as glamorous as perhaps I imagine.
It sounds exotic, as you said. It's not that you see all those places where you go to. It's actually just business trips where it's about getting your performance to maximum level. And it's just you see the hotel, the court, the gym, and the hotel again. So it's obviously nice still to get to know many people all around the world. So that's a very positive thing about it.
You've cracked the top 20 in the world. You've got to number 20 in the world. How far do you think you can take your tennis? What are your big ambitions?
Wheelchair tennis is so included in the ATP professional tour. So all the 4 Grand Slams you also play them in a wheelchair, but just for the top 8 players. So being in Wimbledon all in white would be a life dream come true, obviously, yes.
Often, the men's wheelchair tournaments are held at the same time and at the same venues as the main ATP Tennis Tour tournaments. That means Nico's got to know, befriend and hit with some of the biggest stars of tennis. What's his favourite memory?
That was actually back in 2014 when there was this ATP tournament in Vienna and Andy Murray played there, and he was training next to me, and after his training session, during his training session he always watched me playing, and then he came up to me and said hey, you have some time left, do you want to play 15 minutes? And then we trained together, which was so cool. So he's my favorite player.